What's up guys, in today's video I'm going to be installing a new radiator. It's a 40mm aluminium one, so it will be a nice upgrade, and I will replace this ticking time bomb because this plastic it's really used to cracking after some time as it ages. So yeah, it's going to be a nice upgrade for the track and also a nice peace of mind. Alright, the car is jacked up on one side, that's enough. So let's remove this air intake and drain the coolant. Disconnected this line, remove these two holding pieces and it should come out. That's it. Now let's go under the car and remove the under tray. And now unscrew this screw. Just like this, it's all draining out. Now remove this radiator hose. Just like this. Be careful not to break this neck. If you might have a hole in your new radiator and you need to put it back, you need to reuse it, so be careful with it. And now these two and these two brackets. You can remove this smaller hose as well. And this one has fluid in it still, so just put it somewhere up so it doesn't drain out, just like this. Now let's disconnect the fans from this one's out. There's another one on the fan itself, and then these holding brackets. Got the other hose off as well. Be ready because there is water still inside that. Even if you drain it out here, there's still going to be some water in the hose. Now we can just lift out the whole radiator. And that's it. Now we need to transfer the fans onto the new one and put the new one in, fill it up, bleed the system, and it's done. This is the AC fan, so you might not have this one if your car doesn't have AC. As you can see, it's a pretty thin radiator. It's, I think, 14mm, and the new one is 40mm, so it's quite a bit thicker. have to transfer these rubber pads as well. Just like this, and now we can put it in. Just like this, and now we can put it back. Yeah, there was still some water in the other hose, so nice. We might have some clearance issue with the power steering lines, so that's not good. As you can see, the heat on it. So let's fix that somehow. Just had to cut out a little piece from the fan. It does still heat a little bit over at the top, but it went in now on both sides, so it should be good. Alright, got everything back, put back the hoses, put back the lower hose as well, connected up the fans, and now let's fill it up with water and bleed the whole system. Alright, it's later that day. I put in all the water it needed and got the engine warm, idling, and in order to bleed it you need to remove this cap, fill it up with water until you can, wait for the engine to heat up and open the thermostat, and when that happens you will start to feel hot water on this upper hose and start like pressing it until all the bubbles come out, and after you press it and no more bubble is coming out at the top, it's mostly done. You put that cap on, go for a ride, check everything, check the temperatures. If everything's correct, then you are done. After going on the ride and let the engine cool down, you can check the level here to be full, and yeah, if needed you can add some more. Also check the level on the tank as well. So yeah, that's how to change your radiator. If it helped, please leave a like and see you in the next video.